Hello, welcome. Good afternoon. Best intros on Twitch, guaranteed here on the Mr. Yuki channel. How are we doing? Happy Saturday, everybody. It's been a good day. How are you? I'm good. Hello, Lolly, Shiro. Congratulations on getting first. Nazuke Bong Bong, welcome to the Cozy Cabin. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay today. Welcome, welcome. Mikado, welcome, yo. I'm doing pretty good. Why are we nervous? I don't know, I'm feeling nervous. I've never done a keycap replacement. I've never done anything really keyboard related. So I was like, you know, this might be kind of fun to put on stream and watch me have a scuffed keycap replacement moment while we just kind of hang out and watch like travel videos or something. It will be an experience, I'm sure. I'm a little bit nervous about how to deal with stabilizers. I was watching a video on like how to deal with stabilizers and I was like, this is unique. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's kind of be today. We're going to be doing that, watching travel videos or cooking videos, and then maybe we'll do a little bit of Genshin after. I don't really know. We'll see where the mood takes us. But I was feeling a little bit iffy this morning, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better now after having a good lunch. So fingers crossed we stay in good energy today. But yeah, how are we all doing today? What's going on for you this weekend? Anything fun and exciting? I do not have anything fun and exciting, just our usual. We'll be getting dim sum tomorrow and talking about more travel plans. Ooh. So we have lots of travel this year. That's the theme. So I figure, I don't know. So we'll kind of dim sum, yummy, yeah. We go every Sunday. It's great. It took a year, but they finally know us now in the place that we go to. They're finally like, oh, you come every week, don't you? We're like, yes. So that was it was very good. Last week we were there. They were like, oh, welcome back. And we were like, thank you. So it's a good time. But so honestly, I'm just excited because if I go to get dim sum tomorrow, that means I can get my usual boba tomorrow. There's a really good boba shop that I like to stop at near the place. Oh, it's so good. Let's check one thing here. Nope, we're good. Okay, cool. So for me, I'm just staying home. Honestly, that sounds great. Like, why go out if you don't have to? We went to, we had hot pot last night. Oh, it's so fun. I love hot pot. It's like we have a place nearby that you can do like a all-you-can-eat buffet type of hot pot for all your veggies and fish balls and tofus and noodles and sauces and ice cream. And then you just pay for the meats and stuff on top of like the just general sitting fee. And we had a good time. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoy going over there. We had to wait a little while, but the worst part of it was my friend and our friends drove, and their car got towed because they parked apparently just ever so slightly too close to the McDonald's for their liking, and thus the McDonald's had the car towed. So thankfully the tow lot was pretty close by, so we just walked there and they paid and got their car back, and that was that. But it was just kind of funny of like walking out and being like, my car was right here. Where's my car? And then I'm thinking back to all the signs that they have in the restaurant, like don't park near the McDonald's. And I guess we can see why they say don't park at the McDonald's now. So that was exciting. And by exciting, I mean it was awful. But should we get the show on the road, shall we? I don't know. We can move on over, and then we've got our videos queued up, and I've got some keycaps to unbox. So let's push the magic button. We also have the cardigans are on, you know, as is fitting, as is necessary, as is appropriate. So let's see here. Press that and head on over. There we go. Look at that. It works. Hello. See, cardigan moment. Amazing. So yes, we're going to be working with the Novel Keys cherry milkshake set today. I like the patterns on it. I ended up seeing one after I bought this. I was like, oh, these are also really cool, but they were not on sale. These were on sale. They had a flash sale the other week. So we'll be using Novel Keys today. And I guess we'll get the video going as well. There we go. Is that a little too loud? It might be a little loud. Let's pull back. So we're watching a video right now about Kanazawa. There we go. And Captions are on. Perfect. So let's see. My keyboard that I'm using now is like a pre-built one that I got on Amazon for a discount because I had a gift card, and came with a little like wire puller-y thing. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm very excited to watch this Kanazawa video because I want to go there in the fall.
Seafood, so why not head down to the city's main seafood market, right? Crab is what's most famous here, and there's a lot of it. Apparently there's a shortage this year, but can't really tell.
Ooh. Oh, so I guess we can like plan out the layout of the keyboard here. I've never done this before, so it has them all like laid out like this. And there's some like colored specials. Ooh. Tell me more about the fire-grilled shellfish situation that we just saw there. That looked really good. Alright, so what should I... Let's see. So there are some colored alternate versions for some of these. Let's take a look through here.
And uni, and then headed to the next spot. So Kanazawa streets are really interesting. A lot of really old buildings everywhere that kind of just make you want to stop for a bit. Like this one, Ishiguro Pharmacy. It's been around since 1852 and is said to have gone through about 20 generations of management.
Wow.
We passed through Kazuemachi Chayagai, which is a small alley of restored tea houses from the 1800s. Really photogenic.
Let's see how we want to figure this out.
And we bought some tea for ourselves.
So we have the colorful escape button. I think I want that.
More than 140 years.
So we'll do that. And then...
This was all along the way to Higashichaya, which is nearby and is one of the major tourist spots in the city.
I think I want
It's an old tea house area that's traditionally known for geisha. It's incredibly photogenic, and there's a lot of people walking around in yukata and kimono.
I like the yellow.
And of course, taking selfies. We took a break at Fumuroya. It's a cafe that specializes in fu. So fu is this wheat gluten that's made.
I've heard of this actually.
Ways. It's famous in Kanazawa, and it's said to have a history of over 700 years. The one that I had was almost like a mochi. It was kind of a dense, sticky texture, and you dip it in this black sugar-like syrup and then roll it in kinako powder.
We're planning our cube right now. Let's see, so I think that I like the green enter button.
And after a little break, it was time for dinner.
Let's take it down here. This will be the control. This is our option or alt key. Oh, that's nice. Why does it make the cap so hard to get out of this box? I know, like this one here seemed kind of difficult, but I guess you could use the. Well, you know what would be the pro move? I feel like. Where did I put my thing? What if you used the puller to get it out? Does that work? No. Oh, there we go. Okay, I like the color there. Let's see. What other alts do they have?
Just finished my first day here in Kanazawa. It's my first time.
Wow, what nice hands. Thanks, Saf. You are pretty nice yourself. You know that?
Just east of Tokyo.
How you doing, Saf?
And it borders the Japan Sea. It's my first time
do
being
they have...
someplace that borders the Japan Sea, actually. It's a little bit rainy. I heard that it's kind of just typical weather here.
There, I see you always.
So far, so good.
No, never.
Really
great to have you
here. It's kind of a smaller city, maybe a little bit less than
what do they have
half
for...
a million or so. A lot of people compare it
so
to
we don't
Kyoto
have colored versions of the control keys, it looks like.
Kyoto. And
that's okay.
So far, I can really understand that. It's got a lot of old, traditional, like historical buildings everywhere, and
we do have colored versions of
well
these.
those kind of buildings only. So it's really cool.
So,
A lot
yeah.
of the Japanese people that are traveling around will wear kimonos and yukatas and walk around the city. So really photogenic, super beautiful. Just ate dinner at an izakaya here.
We're watching Japanese
I
travel
recommend
videos while we
when
do
you
this.
travel in Japan, if you are traveling around the country, to try an izakaya at every city or town that you go to, because not only do you get Japanese food that locals eat, but you also get food that's cooked in that local area itself, whether it's in the prefecture, city, or even that neighborhood, even or that town. You get fresh ingredients.
I love going to an izakaya, honestly. I went to an amazing one in Tokyo when I went the first time. Oh, that was incredible. I could barely speak a lick of Japanese, but I ended up with some of the best sake I've ever had and some of the best food I've ever had. The best sushi I've ever had. It was so incredible.
Bring this camera around, so I'll see you tomorrow.
I missed that. I wonder if it's still there. I wonder if I can go back.
So the 21st Century Museum was on our list, but plus it was packed and not exactly the environment I wanted to be in during these times. So we went and got out of there and went to Kenrokuen. Kenrokuen is considered one of the top 3 landscape gardens in all of Japan and is clearly the most popular attraction in Kanazawa. It was developed by the Maeda clan and was built between the 16 and 1800s. Its name refers to the 6 points of garden beauty that comes from Chinese landscape theory: extensiveness, quiet seclusion, artificial construction, antique elegance, abundant water, and wide views.
Okay.
It definitely succeeds because it is a beautiful garden.
I think this
Right
in
on
here
the
we
other
just
side of
take
the
these
garden is
exactly
Kanazawa
as
Castle,
is.
which at the moment is still being reconstructed, but it was nice to walk through.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we just use those as is, huh? Looking at the other ones, yeah.
And on the other side was lunch. So Kanazawa is also known to have their own style of curry. It's a bit darker, kind of a chocolatey brown looking curry, and it's topped with tonkatsu. Turban curry is one of the popular spots in the city, and so we went there. It's just so satisfying. Just nearby is Oyama Shrine. It's not big, but it's pretty unique. Like, this main gate is done in these odd mix of styles, and the garden area is
It takes
pretty
more
nice
force than I
too.
thought it would. Yes! I love the fall leaves like that. Oh, they're so good. That's our first key out. Cool.
We walked over to the Nagamachi Samurai District. It's an old
Does it make
samurai
more sense to
village
pull
right in the
all
middle
of them
the
off?
typical neighborhood.
Or should I
People
like
are
pull off and
living
put
and
on?
going about their lives
What's
right
like the
next
better way to
door.
do this, I guess?
There are these small museums and cafes.
I know people say
but
it's a good
we kinda
chance to like
just prefer
air
to
like
enjoy
air
the
it out in
atmosphere
there
of
and
the
like
area.
use compressed air, but I don't know if I want to do all of them like that or not.
But walking around everywhere
Maybe I
is
should have had a
really
little bag to put all
exhausting,
these in.
so time for some
That's
tea.
fine.
We stopped at this modern Japanese cafe slash workspace at a share hotel. Matcha.
Gotcha. Ooh.
For dinner, we luckily got a reservation
Maybe
at
I'll
an
do-
omakase sushi bar, Kozakura. It's rated as a popular sushi bar on Japanese
I'll
food
do
at
this one
Ready.
by one.
The chef said he's too shy for video, but he was really friendly, always talking to me, and I think you can tell that the sushi was really good. And of course, to end the day, we had to stop by at the Tsuzumiwan Gate, which is at Kanazawa Station, and it's pretty much the symbol of Kanazawa.
I'll do this here. Okay.
The next day, we
It's on.
we had more sushi for lunch and hung out around the Kanazawa Station.
Are the caps on the
area.
boards when
There's not a whole lot
yes.
of shopping here in general.
It's the original.
but you
Everything here
probably
is
noticed
original.
that there's a lot of items decorated in gold leaf. It's part of Kanazawa's history.
So this is our
They used
first
to make
custom
it
adventure.
from back in the 16th century, and
Okay,
they
that works.
still use it to decorate a lot
Yeah,
of
we
things
have pink.
today. So we actually caught a train and went for a night in a different part of Ishikawa Prefecture. I'll make another video for that, so stay tuned. But we came back and had one last lunch on our last day. Ramen.
And the thing that I'm going to
So
miss is like these ones had the function indicators, but honestly I never really used them, so I don't really care that much.
Or if there isn't any, just trying the popular ramen spot in the area. Here it's Menya Taiga.
Look at Yuki, what if I held your hand? Oh my god, Nyux, what if I held your hand?
Citrus, staff was friendly. Great last meal in Kanazawa.
How you doing, Nyux? Do you want to hold hands? Here.
And just like that, it was time to head back to Tokyo on the Hokuriku Shinkansen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
How are you doing today? I haven't slept. Yes, slay! We love not sleeping. Just kidding. I need sleep every day, all the time. Hopefully, I'll be able to sleep soon. We're just vibing here with, if you're able to sleep now, I wouldn't, you know, we're just vibing here with travel videos and keyboard replacements, so this might be a good sleeping environment. There we go. Look at this. Pulling them out of the wire thing is exciting. Hand holding. Oh my gosh, Shido, do you want to hold hands too? I don't know. Nux hasn't claimed exclusivity, so. Lewd, I know, disgusting, right? Imagine holding hands. I'm reporting this channel. Please don't. Imagine holding hands. So lewd. I've been told my paws are soft. Oh my god, I love soft paws. You have two hands for a reason. Just hold everyone's hand together then. R18, oh my gosh. I'm gonna commission the lewdest art. It's gonna be holding hands. This is a video about Karuizawa, which I only know about Karuizawa because of Terrace House. Terrace House watchers in the chat stand up. I love Terrace House. Even though it really kind of was a show that got canceled for probably good reasons, but I love Terrace House. Standing, jumping. We never finished. It's such a shame. We never finished the Karuizawa season. Hand holding calm and reband as a lewd tutored out. You know, not calling out anyone specific, but you're gonna be like, I'm gonna rebrand, I'm not gonna be a lewd, and then be like, check out my lewd art, and it's just hand holding. These keys have a slightly lower profile to them than the old ones, which actually I think I kind of like. Wait, what? I don't know, there was, isn't there somebody who like kept saying that they were gonna rebrand and not be lewd, but then they would just like keep rebranding and then keep being lewd every time? Isn't that a thing that somebody was doing? Somebody said they were rebranding to be more say so and then went back to yeah, that's exactly what happened, I'm pretty sure. No, not exactly. Listen, as much as you might try to change styles, like, I feel like you have a style and you stick with it, you know? So I guess this is just like a non-tour vlog moment. I thought there might be like explaining of where they were going, Karuizawa, but apparently not. Oh, I want that. Give me the soba. Please. Nudes. I know. God, it's getting so lewd in here. We got nudes, we got hand holding. Oh my gosh. I saw it was monotone and then gave panic every time. Oh, that's relatable as fuck.
After moving to Tokyo, there was
here we
still
go.
one area of Honshu Island that I hadn't been to at all. Tohoku, or the north. So we hopped on a Shinkansen.
We're coming only out of the left channel for this video, apparently. Oh, no, we're both. Aomori, I would love to go to Aomori, honestly. Like, I don't know when I would ever be able to get all the way up to Aomori, but like, I really want to go there so bad. I think it'd be great to check out. Oh, that looks yummy. I love a good tonkatsu sandwich.
We got off at Hachinohe, a small city in Aomori Prefecture that borders the Pacific. A shuttle would be taking us to our hotel from here, but we had some time to kill until then, so we hopped on a bus and went to Hashoku Center for lunch. Hashoku Center is a seafood market. There's stalls lined up selling all sorts of fish, shellfish, local ingredients, you name it. They sell items individually or by meal sets, so we bought some sets of oysters and scallops and headed to a grilling area there. We paid a small fee and they set up a little charcoal grill for us, and we got to...
Wait, I love that. That sounds so fun.
Now, I wish we could have eaten more there, but dinner at the hotel is a buffet, so we gotta save some room, right?
That sounds so cool. I would love to do that. That sounds great. What a neat idea.
A free shuttle picked us up and took us to our hotel, which was about an hour and a half away inland. The streets got increasingly snowier. Apparently, the areas away from the Pacific tend to have more snow. Hoshino Resorts Oirase Keiryu Hotel. Now, Hoshino Resorts is one of the most famous ryokan hotel companies in Japan, and everyone that I've stayed at has been great, and this one was too. The hotel borders the Oirase Stream, which is a well-known stream in Japan, and it's designed kind of like a woodsy cabin almost. They have a couple lounge areas like this one that surround the fireplace. They have a drink bar, and they look out at the natural scenery around the hotel. The room was a pretty nice size, and it's also centered around the scenery with the beds and the sofa looking out the window as well.
Oh my gosh, look at that room.
So this hotel has
Look at this a lot. What?
Set up since you basically need a car to go anywhere. And we did two during our stay. The first one was just before dinner. It was a short trip to see an illuminated frozen waterfall.
Whoa.
Now, I wouldn't call it mind-blowing or a must-do.
No, that looks incredible.
Get out of the hotel for about an hour.
That's like super
Aomori
cool.
is known for several things, but they're most known for apples, maguro, or tuna, and garlic. The gift shop at the hotel really reflected that. There's apple tea, apple juice, garlic snacks. I even found garlic kagipi, which is a popular snack in Japan of Japanese rice crackers and peanuts, and I just love this one. Time for dinner. Their dinner is a buffet at their Aomori Ringo kitchen.
Apple tea stuff. I have I think it might be from Aomori actually. I have apple honey.
I was a little bit worried about this, but don't worry, they have all kinds of dishes, not just apples. My favorites were the all-you-can-eat maguro sashimi.
Oh wow, look at that. We holding hands now? Oh, we're always holding hands now.
You can serve yourself, so load it up. Their onsen bath is both indoors and outdoors, and it's pretty big. But their outdoor one in particular was probably one of the more beautiful ones that I've been to. It's just visually stunning with the ice walls overlooking the snow outside. Super nice to just relax in.
Yeah, hand-holding stream. Join me.
Breakfast is also a buffet at the Aomori Ringo kitchen. Again, they have a lot to choose from, both Japanese and Western dishes, but the best part is the all-you-can-eat ikura and salty salmon flakes.
All-you-can-eat ikura and salty salmon flakes.
It was a gorgeous
Fuck me the fuck
so
up.
we decided
Holy
to walk
shit.
around the stream for a bit and just kind of hang out.
Like, you have... I would go nuts with that. Holy shit. Give me that. God damn. That looks dope. Sorry, I love salmon roe. And I love, like, crispy flake salmon stuff. So good.
And then it was time for a second activity, trekking in the snow.
Trekking in the snow.
What's great about the hotel is that they transport you to and from the destination and
God, I want to go here so bad.
for anything you need. It was my first time walking in snowshoes, but they were pretty easy to get used to, and we had a lot of fun.
How you doing,
The
Natsuki?
conditions were just perfect.
Welcome.
Not too cold, amazing sunlight, powdery snow. Our guide was also really helpful, talked about the different kinds of trees and animals that were there, and talked about the behavior patterns while looking at the tracks.
I had a very legally made screenshot from Final Fantasy XIV where my cowboy is holding out his hand to the viewer, and then Brett just replies with, "Let's take ibuprofen together." Oh my god! But only the recommended milligrams per day, of course, right? You know, we would never do anything too crazy, right, Nyux? My God, he would. That sounds incredible. That's so Brett.
Another great breakfast at the hotel, and of course more dunks in that amazing onsen. We checked out and caught the shuttle to our next stop, Aomori City. More in the next one. Thank you for watching.
More in the next one. There's another one? I didn't see another Aomori video when I was queuing these up. I had to find another video about Aomori after this.
Kyoto is one of those cities that can be like one big museum.
Kyoto is
There are
great.
just so many places that can transport you back in time and teach you a bit of history.
I heard hands are being shown. Oh my God, we mentioned that hands are going to be here, and look who shows
I've been to Kyoto
up.
several times now, and
Hi,
usually
Fox.
trips were planned around visiting certain shrines and temples, and doing that is amazing. But we wanted to change things up a bit this time while still making sure we got an authentic Kyoto experience.
God, I want the new Final Fantasy House exterior. It has one for very say-so reasons, right? Clearly for screenshots that are taken very legally. I'm sure.
Our trip started with the Hosogawa boat ride. I've done it before with my parents, and again, it didn't disappoint. The style of boat and route dates back 400
What are you up to today,
years,
Fox?
and it's navigated by a crew of 3,
How you
all
doing?
of whom are incredibly skilled, strong, and personable. Super relaxing, exciting, and scenic all at once.
Duh, hands. Yeah, we got hands. Believe it or not. Scary thoughts, right? This is... We're moving through. I'm at lunch vibing. Noise. You got work done today? Let's see, so how does one get the big ones out? I'm guessing this has a stabilizer on it? How does one do the big buttons? Noise. You're having a good day then. Ooh, that one came right off. Keep it for that. Buttons over here. This might actually be a good chance if we clear out the ones nearby. I think we'll look at it.
One of the foods Kyoto is known for is tofu, so we went to Tofu Matsugae. Their lunch consists of several small dishes.
Oh wait, I think I've been there.
A couple of my favorites were the yuba, or tofu skin.
I don't think I went to that specific. They had another restaurant, I think, attached to that. That's Soba, and I think I went to the one that's attached to that.
Pot, which is a Kyoto dish.
I took a beautiful picture out the window
one
that
here
day.
had regular tofu and a matcha one, which was really interesting.
Most of everybody, I want to say, well, I appreciate you coming by to say hi. I hope you have a good afternoon, rest of your day at work. Okay, so this one has a stabilizer. How do we get these off? Do they just come off? Matcha tofu. That's an interesting idea. Sounds good. I'd eat it.
It tastes like matcha.
Kiwi, if you're here, how do I get the ones that have stabilizers on off? What do we do for that?
How was the boat ride?
It was fun.
Yeah, how was
Yeah.
lunch?
It was good.
Yeah,
Yep. Healthy.
healthy.
Short stop at a yuba soft serve ice cream shop that I like.
Yeah, I don't know what to do for this.
I just soy milk.
Better be.
Okay, I guess not everyone gets excited about it. And we explored Arashiyama.
I love Arashiyama. Oh, there we go. It's coming. Patience. Okay, there we go. Oh, this one doesn't have a stabilizer. This has these things for stabilizers, I guess. Okay. Let's try putting this in. Let's see what it does. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh, I think I might have been near that when I went to Kyoto. Trains. Okay, that feels good. Maybe we do the big ones next.
Dinner was at an Obanzai izakaya, Minami. Other than tofu and matcha, I really didn't know of and had no experience really eating any other foods that were authentic to Kyoto, but I learned about Obanzai. Obanzai is a Kyoto cooking style that resembles simple, traditional home cooking in Kyoto. It requires using ingredients that are in season, and at least half of them needs to be produced or processed in Kyoto. Delicious, and as expected with Kyoto food, most dishes had a light, subtle taste. The next day we headed down to Uji for an early lunch at Nikuya Kurokawa. We arrived before it opened, but there was already this line.
Oh, wow.
So why are they popular? They make delicious Wagyu tataki donburis, or seared Wagyu
Oh
beef
my
with
god, look at
rice.
that. That looks incredible. I'd eat the fuck out of that.
So we just finished eating the meat. How was it?
Meat. Some hot meat he got there.
Super good.
It was really good. We didn't get the marbled one because they ran out really quickly, I guess. Probably only had like 10 servings, I'm thinking. But yeah, definitely recommend it. After
Still do the
that
meat any day.
ridiculously good lunch, we
Course.
walked around Uji. Uji is an area known for matcha, and it's everywhere. You can even smell the tea leaves roasting in the streets.
Ooh. Well, I'd go there. I would.
The old Oni
Absolutely
temple
fire.
was right in the neighborhood, which was great because I hadn't been there before. It turns out it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I guess I can do some dusting in this area. I should call him. What, the tea coming out of the thing made you think of that? What? Hello? I think I was like the last of the
One of the main
compressed air I
reasons
had.
we went to Uji was to go to Nakamura
Thank you, Kiwi, for
Tokichi,
leaving that
one
compressed
of the
air.
more famous matcha shops and tea houses in Kyoto, and one that goes back several generations. We got to watch our matcha get made, sit on tatami mats in an old Japanese tea house, and peacefully enjoy our time there.
I really want to do a tea house experience like this. I think it'd be so cool. Oh, look at those.
And of course, I had to buy some to take home.
Oh, wow. That's not cheap, but I'm sure it's so
Headed
good.
back into town and met a local guy at our next stop that asked us, "You're visiting Kyoto and you came here?" Kyoto Beer Lab. It's a local craft brewery that we saw featured on TV once due to their unique tea-infused beers. I could taste the tea in it, which I found quite unique, but my wife couldn't.
Tea infused beer. That's unique for sure.
But it's good.
How was the beer?
Good.
Good, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, we're gonna...
It's the compressed
It's a
air.
very gaijin place, lots of foreigners.
Yeah.
Heading over for some dinner. It's near Yasaka Shrine, but you would never find this place if you didn't know
What are you
was
playing?
there. Kappo Bar is a Kappo-style restaurant in an old traditional building. Kappo is a style of high-end Japanese dining, and while this wasn't the typical omakase style, it had a limited menu and we could see and interact with the chef as he prepared our dishes. We carefully selected our cups
Ooh. Those are nice.
and drank nihonshu, or sake, that was made in the area. Honestly, this dinner was really good.
Holy shit. That looks really good. Ooh, the chestnuts like that too. Ooh.
So our trip was going great. We already had some nice experiences and had some great food, and we still had another couple of days left. We saw more beautiful fall sights, found one of the coolest ramen shops that I've ever been to in Japan, and stayed at an amazing hotel with a spectacular view of Kyoto. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in part 2.
Kyoto, honestly, like, the hotels and stuff that I stayed at when I was there, oh, they were so nice. It's just on another level of, like, hospitality. It was really, really good. Playing Overwatch? Ah, classic.
So our trip was going
I
great.
thought the cans,
We
one of them
already
was
had
empty,
some
one of them
nice
had a little bit of life left in it.
experiences
It's
and
now
some
empty
great food,
after
and we still
spraying
had
for
another
like
couple
30
of
seconds,
days left.
10 seconds.
We
But
saw more beautiful fall sights, found one of the coolest ramen shops I've ever been to, and stayed at an amazing hotel with a spectacular view. Another beautiful fall day. My favorite time of year to visit Kyoto. It's easy to see why. We started the day off by going to a tea house that neighbors several temples. We had gone to Uji, an area known for matcha, the day before, so I thought it'd just be another stop for tea because hey, when in Kyoto, right? But Kodoan took me by surprise. Its name roughly translates to a small house where you can have tea, and it's pretty fitting. There are several semi-private to private
Shift
rooms
key?
in the house, and it's really peaceful.
はどうぞご自由にとさせていただいております。茶碗の5分の1程度。茶碗を支えながら茶筅を前後に漢字の皮あるいはアルファベットの M を書くように手早く動かしていただきます。
We ordered a set that included a few Japanese sweets and a matcha cake. The best part was that
Ooh,
it
that
was
cake.
basically all you can drink, so after the first round, we were able to make our own matcha.
nice.
Let's see if Japanese people know how to make matcha.
And they have a cute cat that roams the area, but unfortunately, he was busy patrolling that day.
Look at the cat.
The
I want to see the
surrounding
cat.
temple area was really beautiful.
Let's do the tab key next.
Okay, we just finished having some matcha, which was really good. It's quiet, peaceful. Now we're headed over to try some ramen. I'm not really a fan of Kyoto ramen, so I don't know if this is Kyoto ramen, but should be good to get some junk food for the first time in a while.
Oh, wow.
So the line at their main location was insane, but we were able to find their second, more hidden location. I could already tell it was different. You order on a touchscreen downstairs and pay with card, which I've never really seen before in a ramen shop in Japan. Wajo Ryomen Sugari is in a kurazukuri building, or old Japanese warehouse, and its interior was redesigned in a modern, minimalistic way. It was
That's really
fancy.
cool.
Not only the design and setup, but also the various pepper mills and utensils stored in your own personal drawer, the peaceful music playing in the background, and the dishes they use. Wajo Ryomen Sugari specializes in Wagyu Motsu ramen. We ordered one regular ramen and one tsukemen, which is a dipping style of ramen. They were both delicious, not
With
too
that
heavy
egg.
at all, yet tasty and well balanced.
Shit. Need to find
So
that
the place
place.
we just had ramen is like the most non-ramen feel, but you would never find it if you didn't know it was here. Look at this place. There's no sign. There's nothing about this building that looks like it's some fancy ramen shop. So you have to know it's already here. But the thing is, it doesn't come up in English on Google Maps. So you just have to kind of find it. I'll probably link something below or somewhere letting you
I wanna
know
find
where
that
it is.
place.
Check it out.
And then we walked around Nishiki Market. It was
We love
bustling
Nishiki Market.
as usual, but I needed to go to get my favorite Japanese pickles, wasabi yamaimo, or wasabi flavored Japanese yam.
Oh. That's the sound of that.
At least two.
Love it. I
You
also
know what? I
picked
was
up
gonna
some
do
Sichuan peppers
spacebar
that you can
before
put
doing
on
this one.
top of
I'll
your
come back
rice
to
as
it.
toppings. That ended up being really good too.
Let's see. I'm gonna take these off and then we can get to the spacebar. That seems sensible.
It was the last night of our trip, and we decided to make sure we ended it on a high note. We were staying in a regular hotel for the first couple of nights, but for our third, we checked into the Park Hyatt Kyoto.
Ooh. Let's see. Oh my god. The like architecture of that room is just so Kyoto. It's incredible.
One of the reasons why we decided to stay at the Park Hyatt Kyoto was because it's right in the Ninenzaka area of Kyoto, which is a popular destination. We took advantage of this and walked to nearby Kiyomizu-dera for their fall light up. I'd gone before, and
Yep,
the
not gonna
sights
take it off.
there are beautiful, especially when
Oh,
the
yeah,
leaves
that
are at their
place.
peak. But the crowd can be insane and a bit too much if I'm to be honest. So we decided to take it
I think I've
easy
seen that
for the
place in
night
anime.
and stay in for dinner.
My weeb moment.
We got champagne service from the hotel, and keeping with our theme of planning our trip around food, we took out sabazushi, which is a traditional Kyoto style of sushi. Sabazushi is made with mackerel, and Izuju, located nearby in the Gion area, is one of a couple well-known sabazushi places in the city.
Ooh.
They've been making this traditional style of sushi for more than 100 years, and after trying it, I could see why. Delicious.
There's a lot of
Next
the
morning, we woke up early to walk around the area. It's
there are a lot of places
so
that
nice
do
without the crowds.
sushi stuff like that. When we went to
We went to Starbucks, which is in this old traditional
when I went
building.
to what's it called?
Japan has a bunch of these Starbucks locations and historical buildings that blend in with the local
Yoshinoyama.
environment. This
They
one here
do
in
a like
Ninenzaka
pickled
has
sushi
8
thing, I
tea
think,
rooms
with
where you can take
wrapped
off your
in
shoes and sit down on a tatami floor while you enjoy
persimmon
your
leaf.
drink. Very cool.
And I didn't get a
Breakfast
chance to
was
try
at
it, unfortunately,
Kyoto
because
Bistro, which is
everywhere
at
was
the Park
closed the day
Hyatt.
that we went there.
You can choose
But it
between
looked really, really
Japanese
good.
and Western breakfast, but it's Kyoto, so of course we had the Japanese style breakfast.
Of
As
course.
the rice cooked over a flame on our table, we enjoyed the numerous, intricate, and carefully presented dishes that made up the meal.
Oh. We lost
They
our
were all
captions.
excellent, and it was topped off with a dessert of strawberries covered in powdered condensed milk. Perfect
realize we
way
lost
to
captions.
end our fall trip to Kyoto. Thank
This
you
is
for
interesting.
watching.
So the height profiles of these buttons are different depending on what they are. I guess it's fine. It's not like you need some of them to be the same height profile. Oh, that was so good. Okay. Oh, we moved off of travel videos. We're now on cooking videos. We might go back to travel, actually. I decided I don't want to watch this. Hang on. 1 second. Let's find... I want to look more at... Of course, I can't use that keyboard. Hold on. I need my backup keyboard. It's going to be like, yeah, let me type on this. Oh, let's watch this one. This seems cool. I like this guy's videos.
I don't know why this surprised me, but Japan is a snowy place. Like, it straight up has the top 3 snowiest cities in the world. I'm from Canada, and I was so used to hearing that we're a cold and snowy country that I thought we'd have Japan beat. I was wrong. At least about the snowy part. Although we do have 2 cities in the 4th and 5th spot, so not completely wrong. But I want to be clear, Aomori is the snowiest city, with over 100,000 people, in the world. But there are plenty of areas that get more snow. It's just that they're not major population centers. How you deal with the snow when there's over 100,000 residents can be quite different from what you do when there's 100 or 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So how much snow does Aomori City get? Well, this is a tricky one, and if you look at articles, you'll get numbers that range from 6 meters, or 20 feet, up to 8 meters, or 26 feet. They're all kind of right. That's because Aomori City covers a large and geographically diverse landscape. First off, you have the Bay Area, which tends to be warmer and wetter. Along the west and the east, there's not many people living there.
Who's wetter?
Trust
I am
me,
wetter.
I went by
Just kidding.
train just to see. But in the center of the harbor lies the main part of the city where the majority of people live. As of March 1st, 2022, it had snowed 579 centimeters. Then you have the airport, which is nearly in the mountains at 198 meters above sea level. It received the most snowfall out of any airport in Japan. As of March 1st, it racked up 634 centimeters. But if you really go up into the mountains, like Mount Hakoda at 1,584 meters, you'll get way more snow, as in 1,306 centimeters, or 43
Oh my
feet.
gosh.
And yes, this is still technically the city of Aomori. So when you say Aomori City, it really depends on what part of it you're talking about. However, I think it's safe to say that whichever part of the city you measure, it's a lot of snow.
That is a lot of
And
snow for sure.
I really wanted to know what life is like in the snowiest city in the world. To find out, my sister-in-law, Ako, and I traveled to Aomori on January 9th, 2022.
Oh wow. I'm just trying to picture like driving like that where you have like the walls of snow along the side of the road. It sounds scary.
When we arrived, it was roughly halfway through the snow season and not quite yet at peak snow. And to my consternation, it was a sunny day with no snow falling. How can you show the snowiest city in the world and not have snow falling? But there was a lot of accumulated snow already. I mean, the snowbanks on the streets were already higher than people's heads. In lots of places, they were easily taller than the vehicles.
Wow.
Since
Like,
it
we
was
get a lot of
sunny
snow,
day,
but
I made
definitely
the
not that
snap
much.
judgment to head right to the top, to Mount Hakoda, because I figured I wouldn't be getting any sunny shots if my plans for snowfall worked out.
Oh wow. All the snow like on the guardrails there? Interesting.
To my delight, chasing the sun worked, and I was able to capture the scenery under a blue sky. Of course, this lasted all of a minute. While I was disappointed, the stormy weather totally makes sense. You don't accumulate 13 meters of snow by being nice and sunny all the time. The reality is, the conditions on the mountain are mostly cloudy and windy and snowy. Just look at the trees. They are constantly blasted with wind and snow to form juhyo, or in English, snow monsters.
I've never seen that before. Like I've seen pictures of stuff like that, but I've never
It
like
was amazing how
seen that in
fast
real
the light
life.
could change. It felt like it went from the middle of the afternoon to the evening in the span of a few minutes. It wasn't hard to imagine how, in 1902, Japanese army soldiers got lost in a blizzard here, and 199 lives were lost. That's why if you go skiing or snowboarding here, a local guide is recommended.
Wow.
ちょっと無理なんで、ちょっとどこまで行くの？
本当東京の人
東京の人だよ。ちょっとジーパンで来ちゃったじゃん。
大丈夫頑張れこうやって
If throughout the video you notice Ako walking around oddly, she watched some TV program teaching her how to walk in snow.
Oh my gosh.
どこ歩けばいい？無理だって。
できるでき
I
る
love her. I love her. Moody desu. I love her.
ここまで
うわ、ほら。
大丈夫
大丈夫じゃん。
心
大丈夫
配しないでください何をしますか
だってどんどん入ってっちゃうじゃん。
On the way back down, we were able to catch a brief glimpse of the sun setting.
We'll do the next row
which
too at the
was
same
much
time.
more beautiful than this video can even begin to capture.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you.
This guy has really interesting videos, I gotta say. This is Life Where I'm From. This is his channel.
On day
He's done
2,
some
to
really
my dismay, it was
informative
forecast to rain
things about
with
Japan,
non-snow.
and I highly recommend his stuff.
I thought Aomori City would be colder, but for the main city area, it doesn't seem to ever go much below -2 or -3 degrees Celsius in the winter, and it often
That's
goes
not
into
bad.
the plus ranges during the day.
That's not bad at
So in
all.
Fahrenheit, what I'm saying is that the temperature usually hovers around 32 degrees,
Yeah,
just
that's
around freezing.
fantastic.
Thus, you get a mix of rain and snow. That's also
Yeah.
why a lot
At
of
that
people have
temperature, you're gonna
lightly
get tons of
insulated
snow.
rubber boots versus heavily insulated but non-waterproof boots that I was expecting. So while these $20 boots I picked up at the workwear store in Tokyo did unexpectedly well with the snow and ice, they eventually got soaked through by the slushy snow I'd encounter.
Hmm.
Today's main goal during the day was to see how the city buses handled the snow.
Anything like where I am, not well. Oh, interesting.
I asked about special equipment and was surprised to hear that there really is none beyond snow tires. I was expecting chains. but those are
Rising.
only for buses
Hello,
going up
URL
the
code.
mountains.
How are you?
Basically, what it feels like is that the priority is on keeping the roads clear. If you do that, then all the vehicles can operate with snow tires. If you're not going up the mountain, four-wheel drive isn't necessary. I was expecting a bunch of special snow gear inside of
Good.
those
What are you up
everyday
to this
cars.
weekend?
But nope, not much to talk about. But back to the buses. We were able to score a front seat ride to see how the driver navigated his route into the main station. We arrived at the start of the route a few minutes early, which gave me the chance
Playing
to check out
some
my surroundings.
League of
At the
Legends.
entrance to Abu's
Disgusting.
temple, the signs warned about falling snow from the roofs.
Are you a
Falling
toxic
snow
League
from
player?
roofs
I'm sure
is
you
in
are.
fact a major cause of deaths when it comes to clearing snow, so you do have to be careful. On some roads, you'll come across wind fences set up to stop drifts of snow from piling up on the roads.
Oh, interesting.
And the large
I am, I
amounts of
slur
snow
everywhere.
piled up
You would.
alongside the
That
road
tracks.
create
I
snowbanks
expect
so
that.
big that they narrow the roads.
Calling people baguettes
In
and
certain
shit, I'm
parts
sure.
of the city,
Mhm.
a two-lane road will
Check
act
it.
more like a single-lane one, and either the bus or the oncoming traffic will have to yield and let the other pass.
I kid, I
Sometimes
kid.
there's so much snow at the bus stop that a little spot needs to be carved out so that passengers can get on and off. Here you can see that the bus stop isn't even cleared. Passengers would just get on and off.
What are we watching? We were watching Japanese travel
This
videos, and then we went to Aomori for a little bit, and now I'm curious about life in Aomori, so now we're watching a video about how much it snows in Aomori, and how, so right now we're trying to experience how buses work in all of the snow. They, gotta use delivery sleigh. That's like, depending on what part you're in, they can apparently get like 26 feet to like
especially the speed at which they'd pass.
way more. I think there's like one area got like 1,300 something centimeters, and whatever that converts to. And I'm just like, yeah.
It was so narrow that all the drivers could do was
So it's like, it's the snowiest city with a population of over 100,000 in like the world, I
was going
think.
to say that in the main part of the city, it was cleared more. But if you look at the road, you can see how an entire lane was swallowed up by the snowbank.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, look at that, it's all
The
white.
snowbank has only overtaken half the road. I love how the snowbanks are so high near the main bus loop that you can barely see the buses behind it. Upon arrival, I was actually surprised since there was no snow on the ground. The previous
Literally
night,
taller than, yeah,
I'd seen
no.
that there was a decent accumulation of snow.
It's like
I only
smaller,
realized just
taller than
now
like
while
cars,
editing
taller
that The
than...
reason the bus loop was clear in the morning is because snow clearing by the city is mainly done at night.
Patty and Patty.
市役所の道路維持課雪対
はい
策
立田
室長をやっております立田と申します。青森市の雪に関すること、まあ主には除排雪。
I'd love to go to Japan for exchange. I also would.
昼間は基本的に
I
は
mean, I will be going over there for travel, but
なので夜間作業をして
I would love to do something more
でお昼の
formal
間
there.
は睡眠とって休んでっていう形でちょっと昼夜逆転みたいな生活にはなっていると思います。
Korea first. Ooh. And you can
So
see New
tonight,
Jeans.
We had an appointment with the city to watch them clear snow, and I was extremely worried that the shoot would be ruined since it was forecasted to rain. But snow clearing was necessary, as the snowbanks that had built up on the side of the roads needed to be broken down and hauled away. So whether it snows or not, there's always snow clearing work to do. we started off the night a bit in reverse, where we went to one of the snow dumps along the seaside. I never lived in an area where it was possible or practical to dump snow in the ocean.
Yuki Hand. Yes, Danielle. Yuki Hands are out and about today. How are you? He was looking. I know. It's a total transformation from these dismal gray ones to the nice white keys.
With a hydraulic bed that lifts up.
It's really nice, actually. I like it. I like the height profile of these better too, I think.
You'd also see one of the city's snowplows come
How are you doing, Danielle? What's up to you? What's up with you today?
Some of it into the ocean.
What profile there? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what that means. How are you? I'm doing pretty good.
And then the really big trucks.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn on the thing that does the redeems. Are these from Drop? These are novel. These are the.
And even though
It's like go to type on this again.
I saw some situations like this where it felt
I
as
like
if
your sweater,
were
thank
back.
you. I like
Just
you.
wanted the snow to come out, but it just wouldn't. It must have been more frustrating for the drivers, as they'd have to get their shovel
These
out and clear
are
manually. However, we have to keep things moving, and thus we're off to our next stop, which was the start of the official nighttime snow clearing.
So I don't
at a
actually know
parking
what
lot of a
their
home
profile
improvement
is.
store.
I don't know how to determine that. Profile is cherry. That's what it says.
復活で戻ってきて、こっち入ってこう来てこう戻って今度こっちに入ってくんで。
Even though the operation was being done at night so as to minimize the disruption to traffic, the roads were in fact not closed off.
Yeah, that's
I
about
was
right.
surprised with all
That's
the
how it
different
goes
types
here.
of vehicles involved, all with a role to play. The first that came by was scraping the ice and snow from the street, your standard snowplow tractor. After that, it was another snowplow tractor, but this time it had a larger and directional plow.
ロータリー除雪車が止まることなく回せる状態が一番効率がいいんです。残土がちょっと止まってしまう。
It's kind of
つま
cool.
り排泄する時間が短くなってしまう。
My dad would love this part of the video because he
到達はなかなか難しいとは思います。
he's always worked in like auto parts, and
The dump trucks are so
at this time of year, of course, he gets very into
because they're simply
snowplow
made for the
parts
snowplows and snow blowers
for the cities and
snow.
towns.
That's why, if you
So
take
he
a
would
look
probably go
behind
nuts
the
over this
snow
part of the
clearing
video.
equipment, it's dump trucks all the way down.
Men, SMH.
This
Okay.
duo of machines work together to clear a smaller side.
No, it sounds like an agree. He's like one of the only people in like our area, in this area, that like knows how to deal with plow parts. So
I noticed that as the
done some great
snowplows
things in
worked,
their business.
Some residents would get out and start shoveling. This is because the leftover snow in their driveways and sidewalks can freeze fast and be very difficult to clear afterwards.
Correct.
So even though it was past 10 p.m. at night, it was the best time to be tackling the snow left by the plows.
Yeah, that stuff, like once that stuff hardens, like you're done. You're done.
So as far as I understand, the crews go out every night, clearing snow wherever their services can best be utilized. If there's a lot of fresh snowfall, the main routes of the city are cleared. When those priority routes are cleared, then the other streets can be cleared, as well as snowbanks. After all that filming, it was time to head home. It felt like I was in another world since I couldn't see the street, accounting
Oh
for
my
the
gosh,
large
look at
snowbanks
that.
flanking me on either side. Although I lied, because we were actually returning to a snow dump, this time one that was on land. There are multiple dumps throughout the city. While dumping into the ocean is very convenient when it's close enough, over here it was better to make snow mountains on land. And then I really did go to sleep after this.
All right, that's the main part of the keyboard done.
When I woke up, it was snowing. Even though nighttime is when the city does the majority of its
We
snow
gotta do the
clearing,
second part here.
during the day, you'll still see snow clearing equipment operating everywhere. While the city does operate the largest network of roads, the prefecture, which is similar to a state in the US, and national governments also have their own roads and thus their own snow clearing operations. Additionally, private roads and parking lots will be cleared by those individual owners or businesses. During the daytime, I stumbled across a
Stretch a bit.
fascinating snow clearing tactic, the temporary blockading of streets.
Ah,
They
yes.
dump tons of snow at both ends of a street in order to create a snow clearing work zone. Residents who are lucky enough to have free time will quickly try and dump their snow into the street so that it'll be taken away, free of
Oh,
charge.
that's smart.
This is in fact why the city doesn't post in advance the areas they will clear.
I
City
figured there
worker
it is.
told us that if they did so, residents would just dump tons of snow out into the street, causing
Yup.
problems.
They 100% would.
One thing that certainly helps snow clearing crews is that there's basically no on-street parking allowed in Japan. So no pesky parked vehicles to work around.
True,
While
true.
all the operators do work hard at this job in the winter, this is not their full-time job.
夏場はですね、本業である建設業ですとか、造園業であったり運送業であったり、そういったものについていらっしゃる方々ばかりですね。夏場はそれで仕事をされているというところです。
Are some swappable through this? I think they might. I'm actually not entirely sure if they're swappable or not.
Snowplow City.
I feel like if I were to go that far, I would just build one completely because I can't really customize the button functions on this board without very sketchy software. So I don't do that, and so I think at that point I would just build one from scratch if I really wanted to get into that. Ooh. Hi Aspen, how you doing? Let's see here. See if we can find ourselves a video moment here. While we try to finish things up here. Well, this looks fun. Japanese commute versus a US commute. Except this is about cars in the US. We don't believe in the cars in the US. It's not allowed. I'll be waiting for that day. Vince says hi.
If you live in a city with
How
snow,
am I doing? I'm doing pretty
declare where
good.
you're
How are
from.
you doing, Aspen? Oh, there's a part 2 to the video.
Hello world. How does one survive living in a place that gets 6 meters or 20 feet of snow a year? Well, first off, you might want to start by not walking directly through it. But if you hypothetically do find yourself waist deep in snow, just take it one step at a time. Also, if you happen to be stupidly carrying a camera that's worth thousands of dollars in your hand, just remember the acronym APTC. Always protect the camera.
Always protect the camera, so
Because if you
true.
didn't film it. Did it really happen?
No, it did not happen.
But seriously, shovels. Yep, go to the home center. You got long ones.
I'm good.
foldy
Good to hear that
ones,
you're good,
scoop
Aspen.
ones,
What are you up to
pushy
this
ones,
weekend?
Metal ones, and for icy times, a pickaxe. But seriously, just have fun.
どうですか？お布団。
Well done.
Okay, so I suppose
God, I
should
love falling
really
into big
start
snow
this
veins like
video.
that. It's so nice.
I'm in Aomori City.
Chillin',
and I'm
watching a
here to
movie? What are you
see
watching?
How residents deal with all the snow on the daily. And I'll start by asking what a lot of you might be thinking, which is where is Aomori and why does the city get this much snow? To answer that, let's go back to 1961 because they have the best music, narration, and graphics.
毎年冬になると北海道や
Princess and the Frog?
東
Oh,
北、
that's
北
fun.
陸、山陰などの広い地域にたくさんの雪が降ります。冬を迎えると日本の周辺にはシベリアの高気圧から北西の季節風が吹くようになります。大陸からの乾いた冷たい空気は割合暖かい日本海を渡る間に多量の水蒸気を吸収します。この湿った空気は山脈に突き当たると強い上昇気流になって冷やされるので雪雲を作り、そこに多量の雪を降らせるのです。
Oh, this is so dramatic now. The music got so dramatic for the snow. How's the keyboard going? Almost done. I'm excited. Let's just put one of the keys back on it. That was wrong.
Don't worry. 5 minutes after Nakamura-san got home, it became nice and sunny outside. The weather in Aomori City changes in the blink
What'd you do
of
to
an
your
eye.
laptop? You
One
messed it
minute
up.
it'll be a snowstorm,
Uh-oh.
the next calm and sunny, then an hour later, raining. which makes it all the more important to have a nice, cozy home to return to, like Nakamura-san. By the way, he lives in a newly built, multi-generational home, so if it looks a bit bigger than what you're used to seeing in Japan, that's why.
That's fine.
But it's
That's
a good
kinda nice
showcase
looking.
for the latest winter home
Nice looking
technology.
house.
We'll also visit Hitoe-san's house, which is also large, as she runs a minpaku, a guest house.
Ooh, look at that. That's kind of interesting. It has some like Western kind of style or architecture to it.
こっちに、本物の玄関のドアがあって、これがないと寒い空気が家に直接入ってきたり。
玄関の前にちょっとこうちっちゃい場所があって、ここでコートを脱いだり、
雪が降った時は毎日使ったりするので、ずっと外に置いてます。雪かきの道具。子供の遊び道具もありますけど。
sled there?
ああいうちっちゃいストーブにはこれから
It got better from travel now. More close. I plugged in and spilled something. Oh, you spilled something on the keyboard. That'll do.
状態ですけども、これがな
Liquid
ければまたもっ
damage.
と寒いと思うんですよね。
Always
If you
bad.
walk around neighborhoods, you'll see that most houses have these windbreak rooms. And this is something unique to northern Japan. So you won't find these kinds of
I mean, the
rooms in
vestibule
Tokyo.
kind of idea
We have
is
similar
really
double entrances in Canada for commercial stores, but I don't
It's so
think I've ever
important.
seen this kind of entrance in a regular Canadian house.
Yeah, I don't know about a regular
Perhaps
house.
our
I've definitely
front
seen
is
it
the
in
garage,
apartment buildings.
which are
but-
often unheated and great places to store snow equipment.
まずは
I think we're
まず
done.
は玄関前ですね。さっき使ってたのは雪
done.
を
Yeah, we're done.
押すもの
How does it feel?
で、プッシャーですね。でこれは雪をすくって避ける。
It feels good. I like that.
片付け方によって何個かあって、これ
Yeah,
は
this is
まあ
cool.
多分軽くするために穴を開けて軽量化してるのかな。硬い雪の時はこれだと
I like it.
壊れちゃうので、もっと強い硬い雪はこっち。
Should I turn off the noise cancellation so you can hear it?
こうやって
Yay.
夜やったのに朝になったらまた雪
Yeah,
が
let's see
積
what
も
it
っ
sounds
て
like.
て、ああもう一回っていうことがねよくあるんですよ。
Let's see here. Yeah, if I
But on
turn
days that it
off
snows, which can be days
noise
on
suppression,
end,
you might be able to hear
you can
it.
find yourself shoveling in the morning, during the day, and in the evening. As we were traveling around different parts of the city, we always saw people clearing
That sounds
snow
pretty cool,
around their
hopefully.
homes, like this 86-year-old that wasn't even wearing gloves. So I had a good chuckle remembering a clip on the news of a young Canadian
Alright,
boy.
I'm going to clean this up while we finish this video, I guess.
A work day for Carter
So
Trizzolo.
I'll be back. Sounds not bad. Sounds not bad, right? I mean,
Trizzolo was clearing snow around
for a pre-built
house,
board
but
and
also doing
switches, you know.
For my neighbors, friends, probably people I even don't know.
Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to clean up, and then we'll switch over to Genshin or something, featuring hand cam today, since we have it set up.
Helping his next door neighbor with the snow.
ずーっとごまで毎日やるのさ。性格がほらちゃんとしなきゃいけない。すごい元気。元気。もうお父さんは山に山菜は取りに行く、海に釣りに行く、何でもやる。お父ちゃん何歳だって？何歳だかって聞いてる。
これが86。なんだ。
86で雪やって元気だって。
日中もやるわけ。
午前朝起きてお昼ぐらいまでやって。まず昼前だな。お昼食べて、まあ晴れてればそのままだけど、降ってればまた午後にして。まだやる。いいんだこれで健康だから。雪やってるから健康だんだって。
やっぱりそうかも。体動かないとね。そうダメだよやっぱり。
So Carter, if you don't like shoveling snow, be thankful you're not living in Aomori.
Tiring.
But seriously, Carter, respect for getting out there and clearing snow. One thing some places have in Aomori that can help with snow are driveways that melt it.
この辺がその地熱で水を深く一回潜らせて、で下の地下の熱で 戻ってくる頃には温まってて、こうお湯を巡らすパイプが下を通ってるはず。あんまり力は強くないやつにしてるので、そんなにねこう全部溶けてるわけじゃないんだけど、多少は効果があるかなという。
ここは電気が入ってます。ここの下はこういうふうにだんだん溶けていくんですね。そうロードヒーティングといって、この電気の線が入ってるんです。半分だからこっちの雪をこっちに盛り上げておくと、今日みたいな天気のいい日はちょっとまで崩すんですね。散らかしておいて徐々に溶けていく。
So for those of you who might be a bit confused like me, the electric heating is on the left side, while the regular driveway is on the right. Because there's nowhere to put all her snow, she piles it on the heated side so that it'll slowly melt. Both the geothermal and electric systems are a lot weaker than I thought. They don't eliminate shoveling, but they do melt snow and prevent heavy ice formation, making it easier to clear a driveway. Anyone who's lived in a cold place will know that the light, fluffy snow isn't too much trouble to clear. It's when it's wet and heavy, or when it gets icy, that things get tough. These heated driveways diminish the need for ice clearing tools like the ice pick I showed earlier.
要はマットのないところが雪が溶けないので、ちょっとこういう状態なんですよ。これも電気です。
If you walk around the city, you can appreciate how useful they are. In other homes, the snow at the side of the house can pile right up to the roof. But with a little bit of heat from the electric mat, and being black, no problem. I also found that people in the city have a few other snow melting tricks
Hello,
up their
Poluto.
sleeves.
How much have we learned about snow melting?
シャワーが
Let's see, how much do we have left here? We have like 9 minutes left in the video. I'm gonna eat a snack, but it's not gonna take me 9 minutes to eat, but I'm gonna eat a snack.
こっちにこう流して溶かす感じでやってますね。これは結構
We'll be eating this OES
全部は食えませんけど、柔らかくなって。
In Japan, it's very common to use the previous day's bathwater for doing laundry, but in Aomori, some use it to melt snow. Aomori also has many hot springs, and a place we visited even had a free foot bath, which we put our hands in.
Looks like this. Take a bite.
The nearby onsen,
Like-
a hot spring bathhouse, used their runoff water to melt snow from their
Some kind of
driveway,
cookies and cream cake.
so a much easier solution than putting a hose in your bathtub. And in the main shopping street of the city, they've piped in ocean water, which continually flows out of the center of the street, melting the snow away.
Well, that's an interesting idea.
In fact, you can see people pushing snow out into the street in order to melt it. While it is an effective way to keep the road clear of snow, some vehicle owners aren't fond of this 1 kilometer section of the city, since the salt water can speed up the rusting of their vehicles. To prevent rusting underneath vehicles,
You gotta get the
an
undercarriage
option at the
wash.
car wash is to spray off the undercarriage.
This is a very normal problem here. Because some places use salt, but then some places are also using like a more
One thing in northern Japan that
like
completely surprised
chemically
me was the
complex
use of
thing
storm
to keep the
sewers
snow
to clear
off the
snow.
roads and ice off the roads, and
In
that's
many
even
parts
worse.
of Canada, it would be too cold to have flowing water in the storm sewer so close to the surface. But with the temperature here generally hovering just below freezing for most of the winter, water doesn't have a chance to freeze.
10メートルぐらいずつ入り口があって、それぞれの家の近くの人が使っている。そこも使えれば流せるんです。お、流れている。川の水が流れてて、こうやってでこっちに捨てる。
I feel like in the US, if you were to do that, you'd like get fined or something. I don't know why you would, because eventually it'll just melt and go in there on its own, but like something about that seems very not good to do in the
We
US.
visited a colder part of the city up in the mountains, and I was surprised
How are you doing
to
today,
see
Pluto?
that they
What's going
still
on over
had
there? I
flowing
saw you
water
finish your
in their
semester.
storm sewer system. That steam rising over there in the background is from a hot spring. So it could be that the storm sewer has hot spring water in it, keeping it warm enough to flow, or it could also be that the water is flowing so fast it doesn't have
I'm
a
good.
chance
I'm
to
good too.
freeze. Or it could be because that even though it is in the mountains, it's still not cold enough to freeze the water, or it's a combination of all three. Whatever the answer.
Last semester, not this one. Last semester. I was gonna say that's a very early end to a semester. I thought you just started. I was like, okay.
I was equally surprised to see that the little canals they had were also used for dumping snow.
Wait, everyone's just dumping the snow.
There's even gates
Right now, sewing some
that open
croc
up.
tank tops. Ooh, nice. Well, so they like expect this. Fascinating.
So if you walk along the canal, you'll see lots of people throwing in their snow.
Oh my god, I'm using the sled.
As I was walking a few blocks away from the little canal, I saw this guy towing snow in a sled.
Yeah, here we go. Here's a sled
I was
moment.
impressed to see this, as he must have been doing a 10-minute round trip for each sled full of snow.
That's what?
And I had seen him several times.
Dude, there's got to be a better
If you look
way.
at the water, you can tell by the floating snow and ice chunks that it's heavily used by locals.
Mm-hmm.
These little canals are often part of streams that had historically made their way down to the ocean. I know that storm sewers will drain into these, and that in parts they will be first filtered and cleaned through a water plant. Now, some of you who saw part 1, where they had big trucks dump snow into the ocean, wondered about the garbage that could go in. I asked and was told that they have placed nets in the area to catch garbage before it flows out into the ocean.
Good. Okay. It's very
While
smart.
one might think it enough to simply clear the snow from a home's driveway and sidewalks, there is also sometimes the need to clear it from the roofs.
Yeah. So if you get too much snow on the roof, it can collapse. You don't want that. That's heavy.
Unless you have a snowless roof. A snowless roof?
これは屋根の雪を下ろす必要がない家、村区設っていう家になっていて、屋根がこう平らな屋根のこのへりというか際のところにそのあったかいお湯
So they probably heat it. That's exactly what I was thinking. They must heat it so it can melt.
防いだりつららになったりするので、それをそれで防いだり。
That's an interesting idea of using hot water to do that.
Completely flat. You can see that it's slanted, so that all the melted snow drains into the middle channel.
Interesting.
You don't have to clear snow from this snowless roof, but
時々ね、あそこの上の屋根の雪が気になる時があるので、そこは家の中から、
Oh my gosh.
あそこに出て、雪を下にじゃんじゃがじゃんじゃが下ろす。
Technology, man. We've come such a long way.
他のうちだとこう三角の屋根になってるところもあって、それだとこう屋根の雪がこうドカドカドカってこう下に落ちちゃうので、そう危なくなる前にもう自分で落とす。だからはしごをかける、はしごをもともとつけてるっていううちがあるんですけど、今時のうちは多分みんなね、
Oh wow, look at all that snow on the edge there.
そういうのやんないで、家も丈夫になってるので。
Yeah, because I mean, if all that snow falls on its own.
buildings that do need snow clearing, like this one.
100センチとか150センチとかあっても耐えれるような強いカーポートになってますね。
You could definitely tell that the carports are built sturdier in Aomori versus a place like Tokyo, which rarely receives snow. After all the snow clearing equipment, I'm sure you must have been wondering about snow blowers. I did in fact find them, but there's probably less of them kicking around than you might imagine. So I'm happy I stopped by this little hamlet in the mountains where I stumbled upon a couple of them.
I'm seeing some things happening here, so maybe one moment.
Look at the size of this
We might
one.
need to put the video on hold if we want to get any kind of Genshin in today.
Amazing? This is my second video about Snow City Aomori, and I'm still not done yet. I have to talk about the driving. I have to talk about the airport and their special White Impulse snow clearing team. I also went inside an older home, and saw how one deals with keeping it warm and drying clothes without a dryer. Oh yeah, trains. All that
Trains.
plus a bunch of other little
Wait, now
things
we're talking
that
about
I
trains. I
found
can't stop.
fascinating about the city of snow. And if you have any questions, please quickly leave them in
Oh, we
the
are ending the
comments,
video
and I'll
anyways.
see if I can answer them in part 3.
All right, we're gonna play Genshin for just a little bit.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace. How much
With
do you
hand cam.
love shoveling snow?
Because why not? How much do you love shoveling snow? Does anybody like shoveling snow? I don't think so. Choo choo. All right, let's pull up Miss Genshin Impact here. What's happening? All right, open that up. Let's see. How should I arrange a little camera moment here? Because usually when I'm playing Genshin, I have my keyboard up here, so I guess we'll kind of do this, and then let's see. Oh, I'm gonna pull it up here, I think. There we go. Okay, so we can like, aha, that's kind of clever. I like that. Okay. And then I need to slide myself over. I think something like that, maybe? That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's try that. We'll adjust as we need to in a moment here. So you have to keep that UID visible for the things that they do. There we go. Okay. Guess we'll just do some dailies. Maybe we'll do some events. We'll see what we want to do. I have done. I've done, I think, like half of the stuff in this at this point. Paper Theater, which was, I don't know about you guys, Paper Theater was literally my least favorite thing I think they have done in this entire event. I hated every second of it. I thought that was awful. Pull this up a little bit so you can see the full. There you go. I thought Paper Theater was horrible. Radiant Sparks, fun. So I guess we have to do Vigilance at Sea and Behind the Scenes still. Imagine Puzzles. It was like not even a good puzzle. I hated it. It was just not a kind of puzzle that my brain works well with, for lack of a better way to say it. Like, I found it really frustrating. We're doing something with TCGs. Let's grab our stuff. It was just very frustrating, to be honest. Let's see. I'm out of wishes. I'm still trying to get this. What's our proximity to pity at here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. Okay. Not great. We'll get there. Let's do our dailies. It'll be very fun to learn the feeling of this new keyboard. Oh, also, at some point I'm going to have to get myself back down here to Tsurumi Island, because I see it's getting very exciting down here. Rolled 76 times for Dendro Daddy. He didn't come up. You need to keep going. You're so close. Or did you get another 5-star? In which case, I'm sorry. Very sorry to hear that. But I don't know what's happening down here, but I definitely will need to check it out, because it's getting a little scary. Let's see. Kairagi. Okay, let's go ahead here. He didn't come home. That's such a shame. He's actually, I'm really enjoying figuring out how to kind of work with him. So I've been using this this team, and it's quite nice, I must say. Alright, let's take these friends down. Okay. We're gonna do this. Then I'll start applying Dendro. Boom. Actually, if I do this is usually a smarter choice. Because then it just keeps applying everything. Look at that. Explodey core team? Yeah. The only thing exploding here is their little lunch containers of milk. Yeah, that's what it is. What? I don't know what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. It's the BL team. That's what matters. Look at them. Tall men BL team. I didn't realize Ayato's a little bit shorter than the rest. Squints, yes. Should we take them down too? We're here. I'm sure I could use the I'm sure I could use some of the stuff here. Let's see. Oof, I do enjoy the hit with Burgeon and immediately cause them to perish experience. So strong. You just kind of give them a little zoop zoop and then boom boom, off they go. Like, look at that, all dead. So good. Yeah, so I'll have him at this point, he's at level 80. I will probably get him up to 90, but that's just going to take a lot of work to do. But he's, you know, he's getting there. We like to see it. Alright, that's one done. We have one there. Oh, that's going to be what's his face. He wants to do the... whatever it is. One, two... Where's the third? Loge? No, I guess I'll do this one then. Ugh. Not a transport one. Terrible. Transport balloon. Fine. I will entertain the transport balloon. Thank you for the hydrate, Pluto. Big stretch. Now you can actually see me get the water. Oh, my back, thank you. I actually really needed that stretch. That was nice. There we go. All right. Onward. I think I'm just going to focus on bringing this down so we can just get right through? Question mark? There we go. Good. Get out of here. Wow, he really doesn't do a lot of damage if they have to shield. Noted. Go away. Leave me alone. I have other people to deal with here. Ooh, that was exciting. Oh, we have to take this one down too. Got it. We'll let them keep attacking it, maybe. Aha. Let's do this. I'm gonna bring that out. Water it. Apply the water. Apply the Dendro. Ooh. You think you can just get away with that, huh? These transport quests are like my least favorite thing in this game, I swear. Where are we going? Right over here, right? Yeah, there you go. It's just so long, and for what? There you go. Sit your butt down. Good. Where is... Complete the challenge by dispersing the fog. That's probably... over here. Yeah, there it is. Just completely missed it. Which means I'm going to need to switch to this good boy team. Team Good Boys. Whee! Clear the dangerous thunder fog. I like this one because it's always like, it's so dangerous, but then you just kind of walk in and you just go like, whoop. And sometimes, oh, I guess this time we're actually getting enemies, but in the past, sometimes you just don't get enemies at all, and it's just like, okay. I guess it wants to give us a challenge this time. Oh, those are immune. That's not helpful. Alright. See if it gives us a surprise this time. Ugh. Rude. Let's just end them. One hit. Do it. It didn't do it. Here we go. Okay. Maybe it was always supposed to give me enemies and just I was experiencing a glitch where it didn't give me the enemies. That'd be something. There we go. Okay. Alright, Shota. Let's get you taken care of here. Yoink. Alright, Shota. How do you make lacquerware? You don't need to make the lacquerware. We've been over this like 5 times. Yeah. Do you ask about lacquerware? You're not going yourself? Alright, you don't need the lacquerware though. Oh, look at that, I'm having a great time. Okay, let's go learn about why you don't need lacquerware. We can help you with. He wants to ask about lacquerware. You want to? Okay. Choose not the painting formula. If you want to make beautiful lacquerware, leaving the paint aside, oh, you also need a long period of practice. Yes, we know. I think this is like my least favorite of the dailies. What should he offer this time? I feel like I usually tell him to leave the dango, but maybe we'll do something different today. We got the dango. Press petals into sachets. Okay, let's do the petals today. Let's go with your idea. Let's do the petals today. Thank you for staying with me until now. Please have these. They're for you. I hope you get a reply too, Shota. And I hope you learn that you don't need to do this to not have to take your exam or whatever it is. Alright. Give me my mushrooms. I know, ultimate mushroom gatherer du jour. There we are. Bennett. Little nugget he is. There we are. Fantastic. Now I know I'm not going to have enough for another wish, right? No. Oh, we still have 10 days though. We have 10 days. Maybe we can get the weapon. Maybe. I hope we do. I really want it. For whatever reason. Okay. We should go to Vigilance at Sea. Navigate. Alright. Miss Beidou. Let's go talk to Beidou. We love Beidou. I think I'm going to invite the water guy from here. Or my invited person. Oh, look at that. They have all their little, like, thing here from their little festival stuff. That's cute. They're cute. Oh, friends. This is such a cool ship. Facing the sea breeze and gazing out at the soaring seagulls makes me want to sing out loud. I'm going to stay here and be the ship's resident bard. What are my prospects? With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Oh, that's a very measured response. I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning of your poetry. Oh. It's a port of Mondstadt too, but I rarely get a chance to board any of the ships. Everything's perfect about this one except they don't have a room together, that's the reason. My height says nothing of my age. I'm way past drinking age. How often does someone get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'd be a real shame if I just need anything stronger to enhance the food. Not much I can do about that. It's not because Captain Beta's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation. Oh. Even I have to sit in the no drinking zone every time. Aww. I can only look really well. Yeah, Kazuha cannot. We know that for a fact. It was a very profound conversation. I liked it. Alright, happy lantern rite. We've seen that the Alcor has a lot of seaborne goods and decorations. It's bustling as a city. All the decorations were handpicked by the captain. She wanted her brothers and sisters on duty to feel like they were at home for the festival. Not only that, but before the lantern rite, the captain gave each of us a bonus. Ooh, and organized several feasts. Damn. Lucky them. Such as the Wanmin restaurant, which we always frequent. Okay, everyone ate and drank to their fill. Nice. Captain has always been meticulously keeping the fleet's affairs in order. During the last past lantern rites, she also prepared gifts. Ooh. So giving. The revenue of the fleet has soared, so the captain has also increased our pay. In this way, the crew will be in tip-top shape for any challenge. The new recruits hear about how well the Crux fleet treats its crew, they'll be extra motivated. Certainly everyone should be on vacation. Okay. It's not like that, don't worry. Captain has done all the research in advance. Some of the crew were given early leave, while the others were given days off later on. Thus, everyone gets time off, and there will always be someone to man the Alcor. Nice. Ooh, Vigilance at Sea. Is this a new challenge? The volume of seaborne trade in Liyue Harbor has been soaring, and many people have joined up as sailors. Taking to the high seas is a matter of patience, bravery, and perception. These are highly demanded qualities. Sailors have to be well trained in order to navigate safely. In addition to obtaining the 4 major qualifications and the 5 minor qualifications, which total 9 navigation-related qualifications stipulated by the Ministry of Civil Affairs, 2 years of maritime training and apprenticeship are also required. Yikes. After all, it's far better to undergo rigorous training and preparation for work than to go out to sea and encounter and okay, yeah. Sure. Anyone with a passable knowledge of sailing could coast by them. Okay. So we're sailing. Got it. Deep sea navigation. Okay. Sailing time. Speaking of sailing, you two are pretty good with that wave rider. Want to give it a try? Yes. Let's do this. Bonus reward. All right. There's both a multiplayer and a single player mode. You may attain all awards by completing challenges in either mode. Vigilance at Sea has 3 stages. Before each challenge begins, a stage will be chosen randomly. Views gameplay, okay. Wave Rider will not be able to use its heavy cannon when the challenge begins. You will gain random techniques by collecting prop lamps in each stage. During the challenge, the Wave Rider's HP will be replaced by durability. In Billowing Waves mode, once the Wave Rider's durability is away, you can lose all your challenge coins you have already gained and enter the Voyage Observer state. Okay. In Tranquil Waters mode, once the challenge will end and your score will be calculated. Alright, I like the sound of the single player. More challenge coins you have, the better your score. Okay. Nice. Let's do it. Let's do Tranquil Waters mode. Let's give it a try. Ooh. Alright, we can collect coins and rush forward a certain distance. These waters do not look tranquil. It lied. Okay. So we'll go this way first. Sea balloons that have appeared in a dump out cargo. Ooh, big coins. Okay. Dense fog is spreading. Okay, so this is giving me the speed boost situation. Ooh, that's an explosion. I'm sorry. Wooden boxes are about to disappear. There we go. Balloons have appeared and will dump out cargo. Whoops. Ooh, not the bombs. Bombs are not good cargo. Give me the coins. There we go. These are coins. Thank you. Nice, nice, nice. So it looks like hitting the crates does hurt us. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got 352. And we have to get to what, 5,000 did it say? Let's take a look at that. Okay, so we just need to like keep... We just keep grinding until we get 5,000. Sure. I don't know how I feel about this one. I liked some of the earlier ones with Wave Rider games where it's like a path and it's a race, but if this is just stay around in the water and get coins, I feel like it's not. Oh, we have some turbulent seas here, I see. New challenge coins have appeared. Alright, so let's see. Let's do this. Ah, okay, so that's smart. Okay, I thought it said that the cannon was gone, but... Okay, so we can use this to explode the barrels so we don't hit the barrels. Ooh, a dangerous vortex has appeared. Got it, so we're going to go into the dangerous vortex. Or go near the dangerous vortex, because, you know, we're quirky like that. Ooh. As I just completely obliterate my health here. Okay, well we got 400 on that, nice. Let's try it again. Tranquil, please. Ooh, these are pretty. We're supposed to be avoiding the lanterns? I can't. I kind of missed what it said there. Okay, alright. Hitting them is good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what the next batch is. There we go. Jack lanterns are the same color as the fireworks contain challenge coins. Different colored ones, though, will damage the Wave Rider. Okay. Lanterns and the challenge coins are about to disappear. Oh, okay, that was a neat idea. Alright, so now we want the red ones. Ooh. That's yellow. Oh gosh. None of those are what I wanted to touch. Okay, let's see. Red. The special thing. Okay, we did very poorly with that one. That's okay. Oh! Challenge coin success, challenge success. Okay. So if you don't die in the middle of it, you actually do get fairly hefty rewards. Got it. Noted. Let's keep trying that then. Tranquil waters, please. There we go. Alright. Show me the Mora and full throttle. Let's see if we can do better at this one this time. Especially now that I realize that we can shoot things. As I go straight into the... There we go. And we can also do that. Alright, we're going to do better at this. We're going to be better. Just gotta be better. Dense fog, no. Okay, let's see. There we go. Alright, come on. Here we go, here we go. Get the coins. Give me the coins. Okay. Cool, so alright. Surviving through is very smart. Noted. Who would have thought? So if you can get like 600 per, that's not too bad. So you don't actually need to do this that many times if you can get 600 per. 600 slay mama per. As some might say. Not this one again. There we go. Whoop. Bootwig the house down slay teeth. Exactly URL. You get it. Alright, come on, give me the coins. Thank you. Ow. Pain. Okay, come on. Good. Boots house down, mum per. Well, music, yeah. It brings back memories of the summer event for me. And that was a fun time. There we go. Get the big Mora. Big Mora. Oh, look at this. Look at this high score we're getting. Truly eating much better than last time. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. That's our score now. Alright. Keep grinding. Oh, we're getting close to being able to summon. Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely go Shinshu. Yeah, I think we're gonna bring him home. I don't have any constellations for him, so I think that's the choice. I still have not started them. Well, you have plenty of time, right? You still probably have another week plus, I think. Oh my god, can we get... Oh, no, this is a different one. Okay. Whew. Oper. Yeah, I think you still have time. We'll take a look in a moment. Yo-yo, because I have C6 for the years. That's a good idea. I mean, I got her a few times, I think, in Wishing for Alhaitham, so I am not prioritizing her right now. She does look very cool, though. I gotta take a look into her a little more. There they are. They all appeared on the other side of me. Rouge. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, we're doing amazing in this one. I'd love to partake in the music team. I agree. They do a great job. I have good respect for good game music production areas. 800 on that round. Oof. Oh, we got a big bonus for that, don't we? Noise. How am I looking in here again? 36? Oh wow, okay, we can finish this in like 2 more runs. But we can also... Oh, it's like it knows. I have it knew that I wanted him. Anybody else here I want from this? No, I think I want to bring him home because he could be fun to build. I don't really need any more Electro. I haven't usually touched Chongyun in a long time. He really has that fuck-ass Bob going on. Oh my god, remember the fuck-ass Bob era? Holy shit. She was fuck-ass Bob. Ugh. What a day that was. Me with my Mary Crawley's fuck-ass Bob. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Chongyun is fine. I like Chongyun, but I really honestly haven't used him in a long time. I haven't had much need for Cryo. So I think I'm gonna go for him. Slay. Oh my god, I got a new character! Wow, I got a constellation. So cool. Imagine that. Where's the boy? Refused to force starting a team selling, right? There we go, now he has 1 more rain sword. Isn't that so cool for him? I'm so proud of him. The Gaze won, truly. Let's see if the Gaze can win twice. The Gaze did not win twice. It's a shame. Homophobic. I also lost this. Yeah, it's not great. Got the book instead of the weapon. Yeah, I got the Skyward Pride, and I'm like, listen, I may be gay, and I don't need my pride right now. I just need Alhaitham's sword in my hands, ready to experience this sword. You know, homo. Same, but not that type of sword. Which type am I talking about? I'll let you decide. We just like a good sword, you know? Very much that, who doesn't, you know? There we go, okay. A dangerous vortex has appeared. Say it isn't so. As I go all the way around all the coins. You're supposed to avoid the coins, right? That's the goal. Here we go, here we go. Coming through, baby. Can't stop me now. Can't stop, won't stop. Slay. Oh, we ate. Incredible point gathering. Look at this. What are we going to get? 860. Amazing. How many did I have now? I have 4468. Okay. One or two more rounds. And then we're good on this one. Start Vigilance at Sea. Go. Mystical elevation. Okay. Begin. Don't drop bombs on me. Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. Ooh, my health is not looking good. NG. I started placing, I was tweeting about this earlier, but I started putting in some calls for apartment hunting. Ugh. Apartment hunting sometimes is just utter hell. Where it's like, you'll be like, okay, I know the dates that I want to move, and then the listings just like don't have dates on them, or then you find an apartment that's, you know, $1,700 a month and it doesn't have a kitchen, and you're like, okay, like what are we doing here? It's exhausting. Like, girl, I just want a kitchen. I have an apartment with a kitchen that's not more than $2,000 a month, apparently. Like, this shouldn't be that hard. Okay, I think I need to do it one more time. Right? Let's see. Oh, no, we hit 5,000 Slay. We never have to do that again. Great. Love to hear it. And then we just have to do behind the scenes. Whatever that involves. And then we're almost here at getting a crown and all this fun stuff. Amazing. I'm gonna get an apartment with some roommates, but I don't want to leave my house and my dog. Roommates are an adventure. That's all I have to say. I'm excited to live alone for a little bit, I think. It's about the sun setting here. My visibility of my hand cam is going down. But this is fun though, you can now see the sun setting in real time, both in my layout and in the hand cam. You can experience the horrible lighting that is my apartment. No, it's great though, like, so where I live right now, I'm obviously done with living here, but like, they have one bedrooms listed for anywhere between like $3,000 a month and over $5,000 a month, and I'm like, what is this? Why am I supporting this place? I will not be supporting it anymore. Like, who wants to pay $5,500 a month for a 600 square foot one bedroom apartment? Like, what are we doing? It's disgusting. Me looking at the listings of things they had, and like, there was a larger than that one bedroom for like 3,000 a month, like 2,900 a month. And I was like, oh, wow, that's so cheap. And I'm like, no, it's not. What am I saying? Stop it. Incorrect. It's not cheap. Housing market has broken me. Okay. Hello, sir. You're the traveler, yes. What are you busy with? But this year's lantern, right? Tertiary tasks, yes. Well, they're responsible for patrolling and okay, so this is alright. We're really behind the scenes here. Okay. If you want, you can help us out too. What do you say? What about the lantern, right? We're providing additional compensation. Ah, yes, we love the overtime. Holiday pay. Good. We'll be able to collect more rewards upon completing their tasks. Okay. Show me what's to be done. Alright. Remember to launch some fireworks after you clear out an area. After you launch the fireworks, we will send someone to designate the area as cleared. Then we will just leave the okay. Sure. Which reminds me, aren't we supposed to like go and buy the like fireworks tubes here so we can shoot off fireworks in the game? Now that we've activated this. Now that we've activated that, hang on a second. Aren't we supposed to... There's a space where we could do that. Let's go take a look. I think my roommate tomorrow is going to be babysitting, so I wonder if I wonder if tomorrow is our day to do our kooky little what is it? Karaoke stream. Maybe tomorrow's the day for that. Oh, these are expensive. I'll buy it. Oh, it's just one. Oh, you don't need to buy them for like multiple. Okay, you just buy one. Okay, cool. After you place all, you can select firework parameters such as type of sequence. When you have finished setting off the fireworks, enter combat or go too far, and the launch will be automatically retrieved. Okay. Let's go take a look at our gadgets. Launch tube. Oh, we just place it immediately. Okay. Maybe we save the launch tube until it's nighttime. Maybe that's the strategy here. So let's take a look then at... I might have to stop in a moment, so let's see if we can maybe do a little bit of this. Go to the challenge. Navigate. It's like, get rid of these enemies as soon as possible so we can restore peace to Lantern, right? Girl, this is halfway across the country. Like, okay. Alright, Genshin. Defeat 9 opponents. Sure. Oh, I don't have my men power hour. That's okay. These are all powerful enough. There we go. These are easy. Order some more stuff. Okay. Oh, hello. There's the Gwyn current. Okay. Defeat 9 opponents. Okay. Yoink. Oh, big slimes. Big slime moment. Let's just... I was like, let's just have Razor go to town on them. And he did, and it was great. Okay. Here we go. Where's our next spot? Over there, you say? Yoink. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. Final one. Pretty cool though. These are fun. It's just short little fights. I can get behind it. Nothing too crazy here. Nice. Challenge complete. Fireworks. Alright, well that's one entire set of those done. Those are fun. Those are easy. I'm a fan. We'll do one more of these. Right here. We'll do one more so we get our 1,000 points, and then we can say that we've more or less finished at least the core of Lantern, right? And then I'm gonna have to stop. Because some folks want to go get dinner. It's okay, I'm gonna get nachos. We love nachos. Oh, hey friends. You wanna go? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? What? So is this one literally just like, oh, we're just going around fighting enemies? That's kind of great, I love it. So simple. Especially since you can just one-shot them like that. Yeah, we'll just finish this round of 3. Unless there's a teleport point closer. No, there's not. Okay. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa. Ah. This actually is not going to be as quick if it has this assortment of enemies with this kind of team. That's okay. Oh, there we go. Just kidding. That was easy. Alright, final one. Achoo! Oh, we're flying. Where's the next one? Right there. Aha. Here we go. Aha. Let's see. I'm gonna bring water in. Do this. I'm gonna take that in. Just go strong. And there you go. All done. Achoo. Wow. That is a thoroughly enjoyable event. I like that one. Very simple. Not much thinking required. I forget my prizes. That's okay. Let's collect our stuff. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. Get our fever. Didn't you say I hated it? No, no, no. I only hated some of the other ones. This one's fine. It's very straightforward. It's very easy. It's just like, okay, we're just running around and killing people. The earlier one was like, whatever. I like this one. Not enough for one more wish. That's okay. All right, I'm going to have to end here. But this has been super, super fun. Let's see, let's go to our wrap-up scene here. Have a little wrap-up moment. There we are. Well, yes, thank you everyone for joining me as I had my first ever experience replacing a keyboard Keycap, thank you for the stream. Yeah, it was super fun. Thanks for stopping by, URL, and everyone else who came by. We'll be back tomorrow at some point for some kind of shenanigans. I don't know what. You will see what happens. Let's find out who we are raiding today. Nori is playing VR chat. Let's raid Nori. Nori is playing VR chat, which is a thing I have not thought about in a long time. Thanks, Shirdo, for stopping by as well. So yes, here's the raid message. It uses the love emote, which you can get with your points. Let me see if I can grab it. There we go. There we go. That's the raid message. So yes, as I said, tomorrow, please do come by. So it'll be afternoon time again. Yeah. So updates on the Discord, of course, and the Twitter, as always. Cool beans, slay. I'm going to go eat nachos, lots of nachos, and maybe have a little bit of alcohol. I will have my 1 alcohol tonight, so it'll be a good time. Maybe some sangria. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm. Have a good time. Bye-bye.